Good morning, sunshines. Today I'm going to start some seeds. Yes, it is January. Yes, it is cold outside. Well, some days it's cold outside, some days it's not. But it is rainy. And I don't have my greenhouse set up just yet. But these seeds absolutely have to get started today. So I know this is called Greenhouse Journal. And if you're first time person with us, because probably are. My name's Raina, and this is called the Greenhouse Journal, and I've only done an introductory, so this is actually my second video. My first one was actually some real content. So I am going to start some seeds, and I know that you think Greenhouse Journal, she probably writes a lot of stuff down, and I do. You think I'm extremely organized, and I try to be, but these little things right here, they will get missing inside the garden. I don't know if it's squirrels, if it's grandchildren, the wind takes them away, but these will get gone. So I fill them out. I do, but by the time I go to harvest anything, I have no idea what I'm picking up. So we're going to try our best to keep these intact, but I make zero promises. What I like to do is I like to go ahead and do my tags first, so that when I fill up my little containers with potting mix, then I can just put the seeds in the potting mix and put the tag in there, so that I'm not cross-contaminating the dirt with the seeds. 50 million tags aren't full of dirt. So I try to do the dirt last, so that I can go ahead and have everything as clean as I possibly can. Doesn't always happen that way, but it's worth a try. So what I am going to do, I definitely said in my introductory video that I was going to do some pepper seeds. And I am doing the jalapeno, which is a non-spicy variety of jalapenos. Datil peppers, which these datil peppers are more native, I suppose, to the area of St. Augustine, Florida. They have some datil pepper sauce that they have down there. It's where datil peppers are pretty well known in that area. But I'm in upstate of South Carolina. Our area is not that different as far as temperature goes. But they do require a little bit of extra time of getting started. So I'm going to give them as much time as they can. Again, this is January the 10th of 2026. So we're going to try and give them a running go to the 2026 growing season. And I'm going to also do some regular jalapenos, because I like cowboy candy. Cowboy candy is pretty much just pickled jalapenos. The pickled jalapenos, I like a little bit of kick with that. That's why I use the jalapenos for that. But the jalapenos I prefer using with some different recipes. But I may actually end up using both of these in the cowboy candy. I may actually, depending on how many datil peppers I get, I may try some datil pepper cowboy candy. Let's just see what that looks like. So right now I'm just going to do the labels for the peppers, but also, heaven help me, my husband loves Brussels sprouts. I don't like them. So I'm going to do a few of those in the garden for him, just because, he's a sweetheart, and if he likes those things, I'll cook them for him. Some celery, collards, eggplant, and cauliflower. So those are the tags that I'm going to make. I'm not going to bore you with me making labels, so I'm going to put you on pause for a moment. Welcome back. Just wanted to let you see what I have done so far. I usually put the tag with the bag of seeds on this, and the collards and the eggplant. you'll see that I've put a little C there because on the packet it says container variety. I have 2 of the green stalks that I would like to plant up. I haven't done that before. So I'm going to try and put a couple of these eggplants and a couple of the collards into a green stalk just to see how that goes. So I'm going to start with the eggplant. You can see that the seeds are extremely small. And this is not the first time that I've planted eggplant. You can see I've already opened that up probably last year. I have a few seeds there. So I'm just going to dig a little hole there and cover them up. Trying to spread them out a little bit. Should only put the seeds the depth of the actual seed, so not super deep, because they do need to be able to get to some sunlight. And I will be watering these in as soon as I have all of these planted up. I'll show you the collards as well. Now, in this bag, there's a lot of collards in there. I'm not going to contaminate the collard seeds with dirt, because anytime you give them a piece of dirt or nutrition to grow in, they'll grow, they'll try, and that kind of ruins the seeds that you have. So I'm just going to add a little dirt to that, cover that up, and then I may do a second planting later this year or next year. But those are my collard seeds that I have. Now, the whole reason I'm doing this is for these datil peppers and these jalapenos. So I'll show you these guys. So what I do when I try to make it to where I fold it to where I can see what I have and what it kind of looks like if it has a picture on the outside of the package. Okay, I'm going to plant all of these. I did not get a really good rate of these last year. Take that back, I'm going to leave a few in there. I may do a little test to see if I can overwinter these, if I can, and if not, then I'll have some to start with starting in January of next year. So they just kind of look like pepper seeds, oddly enough, them being datil peppers and all. Get those covered up. And get them labeled. Thought I'd let you see what the jalapeno peppers, they look just like the regular jalapeno peppers. You just kind of have to trust that the seeds are not spicy. And I do have several in there. So you can see that one seed packet could last you several seasons. And I don't know about you, but I always overseed. Keep thinking to myself, you know, if I plant more, then the germination rate will be better. And then I end up with a boatload of plants and I have no place to put them. Sounds like a really good problem to have, in my opinion. I may just speed this up and let you guys just watch the rest of it. Sometimes mind-numbing content is good for the soul. Half of that back. Snowball cauliflower. Thing with cauliflower and brassicas, this is considered a brassica, and the so are the like broccoli and stuff of that, is trying to protect it from the moths. So I'll have to find some type of protection for these when they go out in the springtime. I'm sure I can find something in my arsenal of things I've hidden away for gardening. Okay. Next, we're going to find us this nice little windowsill to put this in. and see how they grow. Hopefully grow and thrive. That's the plan.